Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Coaching with Ray. Here's a familiar face that I'm sure you guys recognize. This is who's become a good friend of mine. You know, Walter. He's in law enforcement, and he asked me to do a follow-up session. And wow, that's all I can say is wow. You know, we went deep, we went thorough, and I'd like Walter to share with everyone what we worked on. And would you just let them know some of the things that you have been past tense battling with as far as your physical health?
Yeah.
And let's start from there. What have you been diagnosed with?
I've been diagnosed with a hereditary disease called ankylosing spondylitis.
Would you repeat that for our audience out there? What is it called?
It's called ankylosing spondylitis.
Okay, it's some sophisticated name. Okay, and what else?
And it's apparently, it doesn't have any kind of cure.
No cure.
No cure, and you can just treat the symptoms, and eventually it basically eats your body up and eats up your joints.
Oh, that sounds fun. You've been dealing with that.
Yeah. So I've been dealing with that for like a little over a year.
And how has that played on your mind and your quality of life?
A lot of fear, a lot of worry about my future. You know, what I'm gonna be able to do and not do.
And you have a son.
Yeah, I have a son. Am I gonna be able to take care of him?
Man.
You know, and you know, I'm a single parent, and you know, that's important to me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And you've had to take what kind of medications? What did they make you do?
They made me take so I'd have to inject in my stomach Humira every 2 weeks.
And what is Humira supposed to do for you?
Humira basically suppresses your immune system.
Because this disease that they say you have creates an out of control immune system.
It's an overactive immune
Overactive,
system. So basically it suppresses it, and basically it calms it down so it doesn't attack your own body.
Your own body.
Yeah.
It's an autoimmune disorder, yeah?
Yes, yes.
And what are some of the side effects of Humira?
Humira, one of the side effects, the main side effect is cancer.
Okay, so we take care of the autoimmune, but we get cancer now.
So cancer, it also, because it suppresses your immune system, you're always getting sick.
Yeah, you get colds and flus all the time.
All the time, and then now you gotta treat that with antibiotics.
Antibiotics.
And you know, everything else. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, that's a lot of fear and worry on my end, thinking about all of those kind of things every time I get sick. And now the big thing out is the killer flus that everybody's sweeping the nation, right? So now I'm thinking of my condition, or the condition I used to have.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you know, all this flu and stuff like that. So a lot of that I had prior to this session. So. And
just so you guys know, it's raining cats and dogs here today in Wahiawa. So all that noise, background noise that you're hearing is not static. It's actually Mother Nature blessing us with a lot of rain.
Yeah, no
so I asked Walter to speak up. I know you guys know I don't have any problems with that. My voice is quite loud. But today's video testimonial is so powerful. You know, I just cannot miss it. And so you've been on Humira and dealing with the side effects of that and the fear and the danger that you were thinking about cancer.
Yes.
What else has been going on?
Gosh. We got to the root of a lot of things that's been eating away at me inside without me even knowing it. And these are things that I never ever would have thought was bothering me until Ray helped me. You helped me bring it out.
Yeah.
And when it came out, it was heavy.
Yeah.
It was huge.
You literally felt it. You physically was describing the sensations, where it was emanating from your chest,
yes,
your neck.
Yes.
You know, you felt it leaving you almost like a spirit or energy or a heaviness.
Yes.
A black, dark entity.
Yes.
Like coming out of your body.
Yes.
It was literal, wasn't it?
Yes. I could feel it. It was like weight that came off of my body, and I didn't know that I had all that pressure.
Yeah.
All that on you know, on my shoulders, on my chest, and when it was gone, I literally could breathe easier.
Yeah.
And that in itself was amazing because I didn't know that there was all this tension,
Yeah.
all this weight on my shoulders, all this weight on my chest, and it's gone. It's gone.
And it feels amazing.
It does. It feels great, and I'm totally stoked about how I feel.
Yeah.
And I mean, heck, I went into this session, and it's really because of Ray, because of you, that I believe everything you say,
Yeah.
and because of the confidence and your experience that you have in dealing with all of this,
Yeah.
that I believe everything you say. If
Yeah.
you told me right now that the sky is purple or green
Yeah.
or pink,
Yeah.
I would believe you. I'd say, okay, yeah, it's pink.
Yeah.
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 And because of your confidence in being able to deal with it, heck, I'm a true believer.
Yeah.
And I mean, my body tells it.
Yeah.
I don't, all attention in my neck and my back, my lower back.
And it's
is
chronic.
gone.
This is
Yeah,
chronic.
yes.
This thing's all the
Yes.
time with you.
Yes.
You said you went to chiropractor. What else have you got? Shiatsu,
Shiatsu, acupuncture.
acupuncture,
Yeah,
to no avail.
nothing.
But today,
Yeah.
everything's been lifted, gone.
Yes.
Tension in
Yes.
your shoulders, pains,
Yeah,
constant,
all
chronic.
loose, like I would go like this, and I would feel like pinching between my
Yeah,
shoulder blades,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I wouldn't even be able to pull my shoulders back
Yeah.
because I would feel a pinching.
Right.
And that's gone as well.
All
I just
gone.
feel relaxed.
And levels of relaxation that you've never experienced. We kept, every time we did another round, you went deeper and
Yes.
deeper and deeper
Yes.
into calmness, relaxation,
Yes.
and it's amazing.
Yeah, and I totally feel like I'm at peace with myself,
That's right.
and I think that's huge.
That's huge.
Just that in itself, I'm totally excited about.
Yeah.
Because really the first session we went through some stuff, and this follow-up session, we really got to all the core of everything.
Yeah.
And prior to going into this, I told myself that I was going to be fully involved, and I was going to put everything down on the table.
Yeah.
And everything came out.
Yeah. And
And,
you did so well. You so honest.
And I think it's because of you.
Yeah.
Because of the way you make me feel,
Yeah.
and the way how you're confident in everything that you do with it.
Yeah.
And that's why I was able to do that. And I don't think I would have been able to do this anywhere else,
With anyone else.
with anyone else.
Yeah, and I appreciate. I
Yeah.
really, really, really appreciate your willingness to do this with me, and the trust that you give to me, and all of the people that I work with. And those that do give fully of themselves get the greatest returns on that investment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, we went into some very, very deep things, but I do want to mention, beyond the confidence, do I deliver?
Well, absolutely.
Isn't that critical?
That's
Regardless of how much confidence someone has, if they don't deliver,
Yeah. Yeah.
what good is that confidence?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. And it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's guaranteed, and that's how I feel about it, and I'm totally stoked about it, and that's why, I'll support and follow you wherever you go.
Wow, thank you
And
so
I'll
much.
definitely be there at Rage 3 to Rage 572.
Yes,
And
thank
I'm
you.
gonna be there, and nonstop. I'm continually telling people about it, and
Yeah.
telling people about you,
Yeah.
and definitely I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of people too.
Thank you.
So-
And what a living, breathing testimony you will be, because I committed to you. I said I am going to see you through all the way to you're completely well.
Yes.
I told you
Yes.
that I commit to this,
Yeah.
and that I want you to be able to stand up on stage and tell the world that you are free from this so-called incurable disease
Right.
with this fancy name that I cannot repeat because it's too sophisticated for me, and prove to the world that there is no such thing as incurable
Yes.
or impossible
Yes.
for God.
Yep.
No such thing.
Yep.
This will be our reality.
Yes.
We are going to get you off of all the meds
Yep.
and all the side effects that it's been causing you, and I'm going to work with you closely on this, and so that you'll be able to tell the world you are free from all of it.
Yep.
How does that sound?
Totally stoked. Big time.
Yeah.
Really excited.
Yeah.
And I mean, just in our session today, with all the changes I feel in my body, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. What is your level? What is now your level of confidence that you could be healed from all of these things that seemingly was so insurmountable from the world of convention doctors and everything that you've read up on others that have this?
Yeah.
It was pretty dismal.
Yes.
Your future,
Yes.
wasn't it?
I'm very confident now. Absolutely. I mean, even prior to this, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in because it's Ray.
Yeah.
He said so, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And now experiencing it, I mean, that's what makes the difference.
Yeah.
Because anybody can listen to all these videos, but they gotta experience it.
They gotta experience it, don't they?
Yeah,
Firsthand.
absolutely.
Firsthand. And you know, there is an investment of monies that comes with this.
Yep.
You know, and it's not easy for everybody to come up with those sums.
Right.
But let me ask you, is it worth it?
Absolutely.
I mean, what is the price that you are paying for having to contend with this disease?
Right.
I mean, it pales in comparison.
Yeah.
The mental anguish, the emotional anguish, the physical pains. There's out-of-pocket expenditures that come with this as well.
Yeah.
And what about the lack of being able to produce
Yeah.
in other areas of your life, including functioning in your job,
Right.
the quality of your relationships? We're talking about this is a pittance
Yeah.
compared to the upside benefits and advantages that you are receiving and will continue to receive.
Yeah.
Would you not agree with this?
Yes, absolutely. Straight up. I mean, it's worth way more. I mean, gosh, it's priceless. It really is. And you know, I mean, there's only one way for people to find out that it really is priceless, and they have to experience it. And I mean, the first step is Rage 3.
Yeah, first step is Rage 3. Would you announce it formally? The date is March 16th.
March 16th.
Say it out loud. Tell these people out here who's listening to this who needs to be there.
You guys need to be there March 16th, Blaisdell, for Reawaken Your Greatness 3, and you have to be there.
Why do they have to be there?
Because you have to experience it. You know, we can read about it and hear about it on videos, but unless you experience it for yourself, you know, you're not gonna really know until you actually go through it.
Yeah.
And that's really, I believe, you know, that was a total blessing for me. That you know, I have friends that invited me to Reawaken Your Greatness 1.
Yeah.
And I mean, that totally changed my life.
Yeah.
And then being able to do these one-on-one sessions with you, they're totally priceless. And I mean, it's so worth it.
Yeah.
It's so worth it. There's just nothing that I can't put into words how much this session is worth. And you know, you want to get a taste. Rage 3 is where it's at, March 16th at the Blaisdell.
Beautiful.
So I mean, you gotta come.
And you got to come because you're going to see Walter there.
Yeah.
And we have a goal he and I has set for ourselves.
Yeah.
And if you want to see the results of that goal, show up at March 16th. You can hold us accountable because we're going to do our part.
Right.
And we're going to prove the miraculous is alive and well for all of us.
Yep.
So for those of you that tune in and watch these videos, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for allowing us to share our stories, all the personal accounts of the wonderful people I get to work with. It's such a blessing for me. And to be able to do this work, I can't see myself doing anything other than this. You guys, thank you for tuning in. And to all of you, I'll see you March 16th. Rage 3, Neil Blaisdell conference rooms. It's going to be a blast. More miracles are in store for all of us. So thank you guys very much for tuning in once again. And until next time, take care. Blessings to all. Aloha.